Monday motivation. We gonna start this new decade off fresh. So whatever troubles and problems you had the past 10 years, leave that there. Take all the lessons from it and take all the growth from it and move on with this fresh start in 2020. And that's your Monday motivation. Yo, motherfucking yo. Yeah, I topped you with that.
That was
I caught you off guard just now.
Motherfucking. That was just,
Bro,
we don't need to come up like that.
This was, I ain't gonna lie, I need this little break we had.
Oh, you needed it?
I needed it. I need to rejuvenate my mind.
Clear your head.
I mean, clear my head. Get ready for 2020.
2020.
I'm happy we back, man.
Yeah, it feel good.
I'm happy overall. I'm happy overall.
Overall. Not just that we're back.
Nah, just overall.
Oh, shit.
Especially since we back, but niggas is feeling good, man.
What's going on in Donnie, man?
There's a lot going on.
That's like three key points that's making you so happy.
The 3 key points that's making me happy?
Yeah, it gotta be 3.
New opportunities.
Okay.
You like how I did that? Yeah, I ain't give you what you wanted.
You did.
But I gave you what you needed.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right.
New opportunities that I'm looking forward to, 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Fresh start, rejuvenated start. New mindset.
Damn.
I mean, just
it's
a
all
lot
before
of
2020.
just all before 2020. Just a lot of growth.
You gotta go in there right.
Going in there,
okay.
we going in there right.
Okay.
I mean, I started some good habits
Mm.
this month. I made sure, I kept on it.
Okay.
So when we start this year off, it won't just be a quick fall off. No, we gonna go through. Strong. So, I'm feeling
Start
good,
early,
man.
finish later.
Yeah, start. Yeah,
Okay.
Start early, finish later.
All right.
Bam.
Bam.
How you doing, man? How
Well,
the kids
listen,
doing? How was your holiday, man? Come on, talk to me.
Let me tell you,
I ain't
man.
talked to you since I think the last time we
Yeah,
recorded.
we gotta keep it short and sweet on the phone.
Right.
We
We talk for hours and shit.
Yeah, man, the holiday was what you expect. It was very cheerful,
Okay.
very wonderful. We picked out a Christmas tree pretty late.
Okay.
But I felt
But you
I
got
had to do that with my child. I mean, the oldest
Your
one.
children.
In particularly Noah.
Your
because
children.
He makes the decisions off of. He tried to get this big ass tree.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Why you ain't
my
get it?
ceiling not that big. You know what I'm saying? We just,
Smush that motherfucker.
Nah, he
You know
was
what I
on
mean?
some-
Smush it for the kids.
this tree was big as shit. This
Okay.
belonged outside. I'm like, dog.
But y'all got a real one?
Yeah, we got room.
Okay,
we got room.
cool.
Gotta keep it fresh in there.
I'm tired of them fake. Yo, my
Them fake
mom
little
get
plastic
the.
jugs.
My mom been getting the fake tree since I was alive, and
It
them
was-
things be so bony and
They
anorexic.
not good.
You can see through the wall to the.
You can see
yeah,
the you can see the
this
the
fake ass
pole and
tree.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
smack
get that
shit
out
out
of
this-
here. So yeah, we picked out a Christmas tree pretty late, but we got it. We decorated it. All family shit. Like
Okay.
it was real good. Or listening to
Was it
Christmas
just
music.
y'all 4?
Yeah, it was just us 4.
Okay.
Or, yeah, and no, I'm sorry, it wasn't.
Okay.
It started off with just us 4, kind of how I want it.
Mm-hmm.
I like it like that.
Gotta get the immediate family
Yeah,
first.
I gotta see what that's about because this is like the first time Lair's able to rip open his own gifts and shit.
It's the first time?
Yeah. Well, he was alive the last Christmas, but it wasn't. He couldn't do shit. He was like 2 months or something. Like 3 months.
Oh,
Yeah,
Zaire.
yeah.
I'm thinking of Noah.
No. He
Right.
He know the
Yeah,
routine.
right.
already.
Okay.
Noah already know what it is.
Yeah, Zaire was only what, 3 months?
Yeah,
4
3
months,
months.
something like that. Yeah.
This boy woke us up. He kind of went to sleep late.
Zaire or Noah?
Noah. He went to
Okay.
sleep late. So you know the
Noah's the 6-year-old.
Yeah,
Everybody.
he's hype. And I just seen all them old memories I had. Like, damn, I used to be hype as shit. I couldn't go to sleep.
What time he wake y'all up?
I woke up at like 7:22.
That ain't that bad. Well, we already get up super early.
7:22. Come
we
on.
get up early for work though, so that.
But hold up, Chief. I'm
ahead.
off these 2 days. I'm off.
Chief.
You know what I'm saying? You went to sleep late, so we had to wrap the gifts. When we was trying to get him to go to bed.
Right.
We gotta wrap the gifts, boy. Can you go to bed?
Right.
He over here like, can I get some water? And then he finished the water so fast, he come back out there, throw it in the trash. Go to bed, dog. You mean? So he got up pretty early. I kind of kicked him to the curb, like, go back to sleep. We ain't doing nothing. So I'm able to do that. You know what I'm saying?
He couldn't even go back to sleep.
Yeah, he was in the
So
room.
what time y'all go in there and get
Probably
in?
like 8:22. He only gave
a
him
little
he only gave him an
hour.
hour. That's all I needed for once the
Okay.
alarm go off. Once he go off the alarm, it's just a wrap. So we got up, we opened up the gifts. He got. I'm pretty sure everything off the list that he wanted.
Okay. What's
Zaire.
the biggest thing? Like, what was
The biggest thing that he got that he wanted, he wanted the game. That was like the biggest thing that he wanted. A
system or just a game?
A particular game. It was Luigi Mansion.
All right.
Yeah, I got that for him. That was
hurrah. You get anything?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I don't really get into all that receiving type shit. Kara. But you know, I really told myself I wasn't gonna go broke. Remember we said that.
Right. Last episode.
But that ain't mean shit to me. And I went to the stores and
the episode ain't mean
that.
shit?
No, I'm talking about not the episode. I'm talking about me saying the words "don't go broke." But when you're in that store and you're thinking about your kids and how hyped they're gonna be if you get all this shit. And I almost went broke. It was a couple more dollars in there that kept me over, but I seen where our parents fucked up by spending that bread on it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it was a good job, man. Family came over, then we went over to my brother's house. That's a whole family in itself, and it was a great experience, man. Got my son, my baby Zaire. He had his biggest toy. You know them little toys that's in the doctor's office. That little fucking loopy joy. Got that joy. He wasn't able to.
It was so fun.
He wasn't able.
But you know how dirty that shit is when you really think about it.
Yeah, that was some
sick kids.
And that
come in that mother.
That's the only thing that got me in there.
And that's the only thing.
That's nasty as shit. Now, I'm happy I just got one. He don't touch the one at the doctor.
No more. Well, that's good, man. That's good. Sound like a real good holiday.
Yeah, cool.
Happy for y'all.
How was your holiday? Was you?
It was cool. It was
What you get? Santa got stuff?
Nah, Santa didn't give me shit.
Santa corny as shit nowadays.
Yeah, Santa nut ass nigga. I'm gonna pull up on him when I see him.
Right.
Well, actually, no. Somebody gave me $50.
Wow.
Was
No.
Okay.
Come on.
So, somebody else gave me $25 to, I was driving for work, and one of my clients, this is the second year in a row, his mom gave me a box of chocolates, a Christmas card saying how much she appreciate me, and $25. Whoa. And bro, that shit meant a lot. Like that meant more than if somebody would have brought me like sneaks or some shit like that. Like just off the simple.
What kind of sneaks we talking about?
Huh? No.
I'm fucking with you.
With me, all I want in life, man, is to be appreciated.
Oh.
And I mean, loved, and feel like I'm thought of. So like that was a very it was a sentimental. I appreciate that.
So you didn't get $50.
No, I got that 20. I got 75 in total.
Damn.
So I got that, and then my homie Keith, mom, she like my mom as well. I mean, she just gave me a little 50. I ain't asked for nothing for nobody, of course, but she just pulled me to the side. I was like, yeah, go ahead, take that. I'm like, thanks, mom.
That's some OG
Appreciate
shit.
that. Yeah, OG shit.
Come here, bro.
Besides that, first I went over Keith mom crib. We all had fun talking, playing around. Then I went to my mom's house for a good 45 minutes.
Okay. In and out, Joe?
So in and out. In and out.
Mom made plates inside, man.
In and out.
She give you a cake tonight?
So, in and out. So I got my plate. I mean, we talked about Kanye for a second. We talked about same-sex marriage, and we was out. Then I was out. I'm like,
why? That seems like some good conversations.
It would have been. With me, it's good conversation.
Okay, all right.
But with other people and their views on things, it's like, let me get out of here.
Right,
let me get out of here.
I feel them.
I don't like certain energies, so let me get out of here. So went back to Keith mom crib at like 8:30. They was still cooking. I had one plate at my mom crib. Keith mom ain't finished cooking till 10 o'clock at night. The food was the bomb though, but.
Come on,
man.
That's almost. It's like a second Thanksgiving. Like you don't
do
that.
Right. It was almost the next day by the time food was done. It wasn't even Christmas no more.
It's Christmas.
But we still had a good
time.
Watched the game, basketball games, laugh, fun.
Kawhi. Oh my god.
Yeah. So I don't even want to talk about that.
Oh my god.
Lakers.
What's wrong with LeBron? Bro?
Shout out to the Lakers. He's still hurt. He still got that groin injury from last year. But that's about it, man. So it was. As I get older, I just take in for the moments.
Right.
I don't ask nobody for nothing. I also went over my grandma's house the week before because we do a Pollyanna every year. Did Pollyanna, Secret Santa. Just that's all I live for these holidays, man. Just spending time. Like
I almost was going to stay in the house. Like my girl cooked. I was like, I'm not missing out on this dinner. You know what I'm saying? So we ate that food, and then I was like, you know what? Let's go.
I got any leftovers?
We actually do.
Okay.
I just
All right,
had,
we'll
a
talk
little,
about that
had a little
after.
plate
We'll
before I
talk
came
about
over
that
here.
after.
Cause I know you don't feed us when we over there.
And
Like a
nah,
slave
them
ship
last
over there.
time Kiera fed me either. So
Yeah, okay. But listen, I almost didn't go nowhere, but I was like, nah, man, we gotta enjoy this family time while we got
kids,
them.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right.
we went down there and had
that's
a blast,
crazy.
man.
Like you said, enjoy this family time while we got them. Cause like at the end of the Pollyanna, like my grandma had a big talk with the whole family. It was really one particular incident that happened that made her upset, but she still just had to talk with all of us, saying, you know, all she asked for is just to see us on holidays and things like that.
Like that's a real OG
And,
joint.
yeah,
Too.
and when I was a young
that's all they
boy,
want.
of course, I know a lot of people got a lot of family, so I bounce around a lot. I got a lot, so I may move and forget to go certain places or not spend as much time. But you know, when she was talking, it was like, wow, like, because at the end of the day, these grandparents only truly care about is just spending time with us and just saying this. So it's like when I actually heard her voice that saying like all she wanted to do is just see us, and I was like, damn. So I definitely I already, you know, talk to my grandma a lot and, you know, go over and see her. But like I'm really making it, you know, a thing like 2020 and on to like as much time as possible.
Right.
Even when it's times I'm tired and I don't feel like it, or I want to go do something else and have fun. But at the end of the day, all that shit can wait.
Right.
So, you know, spending time with, like you said,
Yeah,
family.
Grandma, I'm gonna see you on a weekday.
Fun. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up on you
Friday,
at
Saturday,
least once a week after
You
work.
don't want to see that die.
Yeah.
You
don't want to see drunk die, even though we
come
be
on,
drunk
Grandma.
together sometimes, Grandma. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, man, them moments was really good though. Good moments.
That's good. That's
Good
good. So
holiday.
that was the last Christmas.
Reed.
Yeah,
Good holiday,
Reed.
Reed.
Good holiday.
She gave a thumbs up, y'all.
All right,
She don't really wanna talk.
thumbs up, thumbs up.
She's done with us.
But man, that was the last holiday of the decade, man.
Wow.
Decade, man.
Damn, I think I should have kind of went bigger than what I did, but you know, fuck it. All right,
It's
cool.
2020. Let's start fresh 10 years off.
Yeah, I think I'm going to Disney World next Christmas. I ain't.
My cousins actually just went down there. Took a girls trip, Disney World for Christmas. That look like a good joint.
Yeah,
that'd be great. So, cause next year, Zaire be 2.
Yeah, he'd be 2.
Noah be 7.
Yeah,
That's a good
it's
little.
About time.
Or you could wait one more.
I could wait
if you
one
get
more.
Zaire 3.5.
That'd be so great, but
Yeah, Zaire.
he'll be 8. Like, I can't wait till he's 8 to go to Disney World. We gotta get him out of there. We gotta get him out of there, man.
You can 8.
No, because in
8.
childhood.
Have you ever been to Disney?
Yeah, I've been there.
How old were you?
I was.
First time I went.
I was like 7 probably, and then again.
No, I went twice. I went at 10 and 11.
Yeah, I went.
And I feel like that was a great.
Disney World one time, and I went to Universal Studios the next time I went down there.
No,
but
I wasn't
was
10
older
and 11.
the
That's a
next
lie.
time. So I was 7 when I went to Disney World.
Damn, I went to Disney World 3
I was like
times.
11.
11?
Yeah,
I gotta go. Well, if I go again, I gotta have some kids with me though. But yeah, all right. So
all right.
this decade, man. We kind of got a list how we want to move and talk, but we gonna bounce all over the place. So this episode, y'all, we just gonna recap the last 10. You know, pray for a beautiful next 10. You know what I mean?
This is a work stretch. This next 10, man.
Oh, for sure.
We adults.
For
we
sure.
gonna be like 35 the next 10.
Facts. Damn.
Yeah,
Facts.
like by the end of the next decade, we be 35.
Damn, we really adults.
Yeah.
Like I was just thinking about it the other day. Like I don't gotta listen to shit my mom say. Like, that really hit me the other day. Like,
I learned that. I'm like, okay, I don't like what you said.
Yeah, I used to have to put up with it and all that.
But
now
you can hear my
like, I'm
opinion
not
now.
gonna snap on her, but I'm like,
you go
oh, I don't have to do none of this because you don't have nothing to hold over me at this point.
Right.
I'm on crib, on call, on money.
Right.
That's good. So if I want it,
on occasion, cupcakes.
So, so what's up with
Let's go to blow.
Come on, man. Recap me. See how we gonna do this, man. Cause like I said, we got a list down, y'all. But we gonna go off the. Do you want to start with this first or talk about our What you want to go?
We can kind of
double dabble.
talk about it. And
All right,
like where we was at in that time.
All right, we gonna double dabble. We gonna double dabble.
That'd be true.
I guess a good first start. 2010 is when Instagram was created.
Damn. That was
So,
life changing.
And that was about, I think, if I can recall, I think it was in like January or somewhere. It was early 2000.
And I didn't get hit right on Instagram though. I was still Facebook bull. I'm straight
I think
on
we
Facebook.
all were, but we got on it quick though.
No, like I remember pushing one picture. I'm like, what is the purpose? I'm like, Facebook has all this shit. Facebook has all this and more. Like, what am I doing on Instagram? Like,
every single social app, it was always what's the purpose of this shit?
Right.
But then because Facebook, no, MySpace was the first one. And
MySpace was the best.
And MySpace was really the best one.
Yeah.
Because
you got your profile.
You met so many people. You learned how to create. Yeah. Your imagination your friendships was tested. Who are my top 4,
5?
top 8? Nick, yo.
If you wasn't in the top, Jones, you was not that important to me. I'm sorry.
You know, it's a rumble. Yo, bro, you took me out your top 4? You took me out your top 8?
No, it rotates, nigga.
Yeah,
I ain't see it go. No, it was it stayed. My joint. It started on top 5.
You can have the music on the page.
That music shit. No, when 808s and Heartbreaks dropped, and when I was on MySpace, let me tell you how this shit. Everybody thought I was
can only imagine how your MySpace.
Bro, niggas thought I was sad. I was like, no. This is just a good ass album.
Give me a visual. Give me a visual of your page.
My fucking profile picture is me. I'm a light skinned nigga. So back then it was extremely light.
I got your page being dark, like black.
It was dark.
Yeah, okay, I got it being dark.
Profile picture. I used to edit this out profile picture.
Oh, we all did. I mean, team, whatever.
The Kanye heart symbol, Joe, on my picture. Over my heart, like I was
okay.
So I mean,
what song you got?
Love Lockdown was actually the one that was on the joint.
Okay.
And so you got the Kanye bear in the background and shit. You got me.
I'm like, okay.
I mean, my shit is just playing. And you see my top 5, and you see a bunch of comments on the joint. You know what I'm saying?
The funny joint, I don't remember the exact like pictures I had on it, but the one song that I remember is Blue Magic.
Damn.
When you hopped on my page and Blue Magic hit, nigga, that was it. Bro, it was nothing like waking up to a new day with that new message, new post comment, new wall comment, new friend request, the different colors.
Did you do the show some love? Did you say that on anything? Did you ever comment like, yo, what's up, show love? Do you ever do that?
I don't think I've said. I ain't gonna lie. I said that on Instagram.
I did that.
I said that on Instagram in the beginning years.
People used to be drawn. Oh my God, likes. And my shit used to be popular. You could wake up like, hold up. Before you even got on the phone, cause we was young boys, we ain't really had the phones like that.
Right.
We was right on the computer like.
Right on in the desktop.
Desktop, Joe. Yeah, that shit was straight like, yeah.
Bro, it'd be 3 in the morning. I'd be tired of shit.
This is it.
New comment, ugly
as shit. They fuck with you on this, Joe. Right.
But the crazy thing about with that, we didn't at that time, even though if we said show love, show comments or whatever, I don't feel, because I know I didn't at that time, but care about likes and shit like that though.
Yeah, it didn't matter.
So it wasn't this pic only got this amount.
It wasn't just so because a real.
And I ain't delete pics either.
No, the pics didn't get deleted. I think pictures start getting deleted soon as we made the transition to Facebook. When we made that transition, I was like, all right.
Oh, right. I'm
falling back.
I kind of was just putting Facebook and MySpace together. But then, I remember it was 7th grade.
What I'm trying to how did this shit take over MySpace? How did any of this stuff take over MySpace? Because
Facebook changed. Facebook made it like almost easier to find people though.
What?
Like it was. I feel like Facebook was. It's really a world. Like it is the world.
MySpace was really it. They let you customize your own shit.
That was the shit.
You was customizing shit. That tested your everything.
I think we just went to Facebook just because it was just something new.
Right.
Something new.
If we just would have stayed on MySpace.
And I felt a little grown, low key too. On Facebook.
Yeah.
Felt like an adult a little bit.
Cause we was growing up.
Right. Because I remember 7th grade was Facebook when I first got on. Mm-hmm. And then when Instagram popped, I'm like, man, what's this shit? My cousin like, yo, get this. All I'm doing is just posting the pic. Like,
right. They got post a picture on the Facebook. What the fuck going on?
But then Instagram took over 2010. And that shit ain't slowed down since.
And
Twitter had a great run too. Yeah. Twitter's dead now though.
I don't know. People still get on Twitter.
People still get on it, but it's not like, that era before cancel culture, when you can say anything, niggas used to be wilding on Twitter. And don't let it be a war show.
Yeah,
or
and Meek used to be tweeting at the award show. That's what was so like.
Live.
People was really, they was really in that joint. They was really.
So
in that joint.
so we had the social media.
Really
That started.
lives.
Social media has changed the world.
Right.
Just world. Like the fact that now you get your political news from Twitter, from tweets.
Right.
That's like, damn.
Our president is tweeting.
President is tweeting. And then 2010, iPads came out. That changed.
See, look, man,
that changed the
I was never that rich to be.
I ain't never have an iPad
to afford these things. Like it was just so crazy. I'm like, I used to go to school. Everybody used to, bro. I didn't fuck with iPhones until like iPhone 5 came out. Like
I had
iPhone
the 4.
5 came out.
I was the first.
Like, right.
I was like the second one in my high school with the iPhone 4. I didn't forget that. I was bold for a little second. Cause before that, niggas had the sidekick. I ain't never have a sidekick.
Sidekick was
one of
it.
them Jones. You
And
flip it in
Google,
the
no, bro. When they dropped the Galaxy 3 and that shit came with the movie, the Avatar movie on it. Avatar just came out.
Oh, that was a little later on.
That was a minute.
Oh, damn! All these happened in the decade. Remember the Razors wasn't in this decade.
The rate.
No, Blackberries were though.
Blackberry,
but I ain't give a fuck about no day.
Yeah, come on. Them buttons were smaller still in the Blackberry.
Man, you know what else, man, happened in 2010? Now, all right, let me say your homie first. I'm going to say your man first.
Who?
I do feel My Dark Twisted Beautiful Fantasy is the best album of this decade.
Yes, thank you.
I can
thank
say
you.
that.
Get
I
that
can say
up.
that.
Like,
I
get
can
that
say
up.
that.
You
But
really
the biggest
think
rap
about
artist of all time on streaming, dominating the streaming era, has pulled up in 2010.
You want to know what's
too.
funny though? People say that, but I only give that person that you're talking about the last 5 years. But before the 5-year joint, that's when I think the 2015. That's when I think he capped off of his.
What you
boom.
mean cap off?
Like that's when he was like, all right, nothing but Drake. It was like 2010 to 2014. You had a lot of shit dropping, bro. You had
I give you that.
Watch the Throne was dropping.
I give you that.
Kanye was dropping. Everybody was dropping around that time. It was a lot of music. Right now, the music's dried out. It's just more like who survived.
It ain't dried out. It's just changed.
Okay.
For us, we may not like it, but we can't
though,
say it dried out.
From 2010 to 2015, or maybe I don't even stretch it to 16. That was probably the best music I heard. Like that was the best era of music I heard from. But 20.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That just go back to our taste.
Yeah.
It's just this new generation.
But they was really making good music though.
Bro, every generation
Ross
say
was
that.
really
Every
out here
generation say
making
that.
good
No, everybody
music.
was out here.
Come on,
Everybody
bro.
was
You got
out here.
Ross Wayne was going
What
bananas.
else, man? What else happened in this decade, man? We gonna stay on music and culture. Beyonce, she started that when she dropped that Beyonce album. Like it just came out. It wasn't no talk. Yo, that was the first time that whole surprise drop shit happened.
And then there's a rap at that.
And she broke the fucking planet.
Yeah.
Like motherfuckers was going crazy over that shit.
It's funny. I remember maybe one song of the John.
I don't remember.
Is it Drunken Love? Is that around that time?
I don't remember. I don't.
Reed? No.
Drunken.
Okay.
Yeah, Reed don't like Beyonce.
Wow.
Say no. I ain't gonna say no, y'all.
The Beehive.
I ain't gonna put that on you. I'm playing. You ain't say that. But a lot of also,
I don't think nobody set dates no more. Like the date drop shit is kind of
no. People don't set on exact dates, but they'll tell you some shit like in 2 weeks, next month, or some shit.
Be
like
on
that.
the lookout.
Yeah, but there's only a few people like I feel that can do that surprise drop and it would make an impact.
Everybody don't. They're not built like that.
Because niggas be trying to do that and you don't even be looking for it. Right, like, oh, this nigga had an album out this past month. Right, but you want to know another thing? This is just a random funny thing. Remember that joint, Ganda Style?
Yeah.
Bro, that was the most viewed video of all time. And I guess because China? I guess.
It had to be China.
There's a lot of shit.
And I just know, it has to be China.
Right, so much shit happened, bro.
Remember that little video thing that you get on? Oh, that's probably the same thing.
What?
When everybody just you're recording at the schools and shit, and you're just dancing. Underneath that whole shit.
I think it was
like a breakout joint. I forgot what it was.
I don't remember that
was
joint.
like a big movement.
This decade, huh?
The Harlem Shake.
Yeah.
The Harlem
so
Shake.
I was just reading that. I thought the Harlem Shake been out.
No, the Harlem Shake we used to do back when we was young boys from Bow Wow.
Because I was just reading that on there for the decades, and I'm like, our shit been that. It looked like just some white people just trying to take our shit. But what Harlem Shake?
No. Harlem Shake we had with that shit.
But what was they Harlem Shake?
You just get in the video and you just doing dumb ass shit. Everybody just dancing. Everybody first normal shit.
Bro, I do not remember that.
Wow, where was you?
I don't remember that. But
that
this
was like
decade,
2013, though.
streaming platforms. Like, streaming platforms has changed the music industry.
Nigga,
forever.
I remember when you had to go to the boy on the fucking block.
What was the first album you brought? What was the first album you brought?
First album I bought was Graduation.
With your money?
My own money.
And that was like what, 03? What graduation? 03? 04?
No, probably like 5 or 6.
No, I'm thinking the College Dropout was the first one. So the Graduation was the second one.
Graduation was like the third one. Yeah.
Graduation was the third one. Yeah, that's
I had to be old enough to buy my own drunk.
Yeah,
I had like
Graduation was the third one. Yeah,
my mom gave me like fucking $30.
Oh shit! Oh, you was like 13.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my first joint was Big Willie style. Will Smith.
Oh my god. Yeah.
That was my shit. But then my second joint was I'll Never Forget. No, that came out 05. No, the second joint, the Black Album. And my grandma did not know what she was letting me buy. So the first thing she heard was, "Now tune into the motherfucking greatest." What the fuck?
Yo, it's crazy. I never really listened to music like around play my own shit around my mom. Like she would just
I never, cause my mom was Christian and all that, so I wasn't allowed to.
She played like the Whispers and shit like that. Like,
see, I never really had that old. Like my dad, he used to play all rap and shit. He tried to play some of the old shit, but his old school was like the bullshit old school. Like it wasn't even the classic. Like I don't want to hear these white men singing and all that. Like I don't want to hear that. Right, the Police and all that. That's what they was called. I don't want to hear that shit. Yeah, get that shit out of here. But yeah, streaming platforms, bro. Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify. That changed the game for music. Right. Cause now, like, you don't go buy.
Like I was saying, you had to go to your man on the block that had iTunes,
right,
to hook your fucking your iPod up and give you all the shit he already had.
Right, and then them thick ass iPod.
Yeah, them Joe's biggest shit.
Bulletproof Jones. Right. Give you that shit, or go on LimeWire and trying to find.
But MP3 players, bro. That's before But we got.
I had the joint. I ain't even had a screen on the motherfucker. You just had to click. Like,
not the shuffle.
When my song coming.
Damn, the shuffle was nutty.
It was so much, but now
that shit was nutty.
Like is.
Yo,
like
album how much music you had on that
a lot, bro.
You really was skipping through like a million tracks,
right?
Trying to find the right melody. Like, get out of there.
But it's like, and streaming platforms is like open the waves up for podcasting.
Everything.
Like, well, they opened up for everything because one, it changed the way how we consume music now. It changed the way how they still don't understand how they like grade record sales. Like through it's like every 1,000 plays is one something, but it's so confusing.
It's so many streams, man.
But yeah, now like everything is streamed, bro. Like
you can get to everything nowadays.
I don't remember the last time I put in a CD like somewhere.
We do.
Like,
they still.
It's still like CDs because cars still got CD players, and that confuses me.
Who makes CDs though? Who dropped the album that had like a hard copy?
No, people still be having hard copies.
Who?
Because I remember A Boogie, they was talking about how he only sold 8,000 hard copies. But it's like, come on, dog. Don't say it like that because don't nobody buy that
8,000.
shit. Right.
That's a lot of copies.
Now that is, right, in this generation.
Nobody going to who go to the music store?
Right. So even with the streaming, it changed shit where, like, it was a big thing that music used to be dropped on Tuesday, but now it's dropped on Fridays. Like, and that's now they said, but that's, I mean, just to get in niggas' pockets quick. Shit like
if you catch me on a Friday, 9 times out of 10 I'm blasting that shit on the weekend if it's a hot gym.
Facts. Yeah. What else we got? The Old Town Road, the biggest Billboard song of all time.
Wow,
like that shit shattered and even with that though,
niggas mad. You can just see the whole transformation of the music, man. That shit was so crazy. Everything changed with music, bro.
Right. Cause bro, and this sounds bad, but it's like when you listen to the songs from some years ago, like rape culture was like praised in a sense. Like niggas was saying wild shit
Yeah,
when you really listen
we
to
get
it,
the
like,
benefit of the doubt because we ain't know what the fuck they was
we
saying.
ain't know, like,
We just knew the shit was catchy.
Molly all of her champagne, she ain't
Shit,
even know it.
yeah, no.
Damn, like
That shit was hard
That
though.
shit-
Like,
it's like so much shit was like,
he rolled
damn.
this shit out that beat. Why he
did.
had to say that shit? That's good, but
But it's like so much has changed. So like rape culture,
people got more like aware of what
we got more
going on,
aware.
yeah.
So, and it's a great thing. It's definitely a great thing. I do feel in some areas it is a great thing we're more aware. I feel in some areas people are too sensitive. I'm not talking, and this isn't rape culture, but I'm just saying I feel like the world did get a little too sensitive on the later ends.
Come at everything, like
everything.
Let me say some fucked up shit sometimes. Like
That's how you grow. Like they expect the one thing I hate with cancel culture is that they'll pull up some shit that you tweeted when you was 13. And now you 25,
and that's
but now they want to cancel your whole existence and career now.
Hold on,
because when you was 13,
you didn't like, but I say black people or neither these people. Okay, relax. Like I was a kid,
I was
didn't
a
know
fucking
no better.
child. That's what life is about. Growth. Right. You make mistakes. Now I know as an adult. Damn, that was fucked up shit. But now I'm an adult.
I still don't like you. So what that be?
Don't like who?
I'm just saying, like, what if that shit did change? I'm an adult. I still don't like you.
But it's like the whole sensitive shit. But shit that. Like we said, a great change though, and a great movement that was started recently, like the Me Too movement. You know, with women finally, stepping up, talking about all the things they've been through,
right?
Harassment. Give me, what's this energy I feel on you right now?
Listen. The Me Too movement is very, very important because I feel as though people definitely. I'm happy women are coming up to. It's just some cases. It's just like I can't believe this shit is happening.
And what you
like Bill Cosby. I don't know the whole story. But
we know Bill.
Come on.
But Bill been doing it.
I'm
just
saying
now that it's acceptable. Bill been on some freaky pudding pops.
Yeah,
he been dipping it. I mean,
like. Mind you, I never really was a big ass Bill Cosby fan.
I never was. That wasn't our generation. Bro.
Yeah, like come on.
And nothing his stand-ups was fucking trash.
Fat Albert. Okay, good, great.
No, I still ain't like Fat Albert.
You didn't like Fat Albert? Okay, I probably watched that with my old ass uncle.
Where was entertaining about Fat Albert?
You love Fat Albert, right? Like, come on now.
I ain't love that shit.
The movie, the real life movie. But I'm
I'm
not praising him no more because the Me Too movie is gonna come into that.
But what I can say though, real quick, I'm not praising him, but I am going to praise the Bill Cosby show because that was the first thing that showed like a black family with the same mom and dad that was saying
it was so boring.
It was boring, but I appreciate it as an adult.
Yeah, I can
just
appreciate
off the that.
But
he was a lawyer and Claire was a doctor, and so it's like that whole dynamic.
My whole thing was Uncle Phil. Uncle Phil was
or vice versa.
Uncle Phil was my thing.
Oh yeah. Oh, rest in peace, Uncle Phil too. He passed in this decade, but yeah, Fresh Prince was my shit too. Yeah. Fresh Prince of Mark. No, this ain't in this decade. That's some other shit. We talk about that all day. No, we talk about that all day.
Yeah, he passed away this decade.
What else we got? Yo, staying on music. Fucking Baby Shark.
Baby Shark, do. I got
that's
my
probably the biggest children's song of all time.
And it's so simple.
It's so simple.
Yo, me and my friend made a. Okay. Me and my friend made to learn. This is how I taught my son how to hit alphabets.
Off of Baby Shark?
No.
Oh.
No, actually.
Okay.
The 6-year-old. We was rapping. We had beats on, and we was like, "Yo, why every fucking learning joint is all some shit that these kids can like relate to? Like if my son, he's gonna listen to me. Like he's watching me. I'm listening to rap, R&B, all this type shit. So I'm like, let me put it in some rapping R&B phrases so he can get it. You know what I'm saying? So we over here singing hard and shit, rapping ABCs and shit, and then he got it. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
But we should have just, if we knew that it was gonna be popping like that, we could have put that shit on the jewel and got
Facts.
Baby Shark.
Got some bread off that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Well, whatever.
So let's we staying in our culture, but we gonna talk about Philly, our city.
What happened in the last 10?
Man, last 10. Bro, let's talk about some ones that's changing the game right now with Kevin Hart and Meek. Man,
right.
Meek dropped his album 2012. Even though we knew him before, but just seeing his whole growth. Like,
Big
even,
drama.
of course, he's a great rapper and all that. We love him. I feel like now at this point he's reached he's the most successful rapper as just straight rap from Philly. So
Yo,
I'm
from
I'm
Philly,
not
for
counting
sure.
Will Smith because his success
Come
and
on,
all.
man. His
So I'm saying
success is
straight
not
rap
from
from
Atlanta,
Philly,
yeah.
like, yeah, and but even bigger, just watching his whole growth. And the only reason why I'm bringing it up because like the whole reform movement and the whole bring attention to that, to the injustices, and all that is like incredible. And then seeing Kev, like, you was just a funny comedian. Like, I remember him as a young boy just being a funny as old head
That
around.
ostrich shit, that
Ostrich.
big ass man pigeon, that was like one of off
Man.
his stand up joint. He had like a joke about a
Oh,
fucking
I was even talking about before the stand up shit, but
Oh.
yeah, right.
yeah.
But it's like just to see him turn mogul, that's been a big thing for the city.
And I don't think that's praised enough though.
It's not.
It's not praised enough.
It's not.
Somebody, we look at Meek, but like,
do you feel? I think the city probably don't praise it enough because he don't be around enough.
don't he got a whole day?
Got a day, but when it,
What he give out
we don't know
cheesesteaks
it.
and shit?
That happened one time that I remember. Not
Yeah.
trying to come at
Yeah.
Kev, but I feel like that.
But
I feel like
I
we
don't-
praise Meek so much
because
because he
we
really is in the street still. Like, and not on no
Yeah.
selling drugs, but he really touching it. Yo, the nigga just had his Christmas joint that he have every year where he give out so many games, so many toys, so many bikes, like for the whole hood. Like, and that's like sneakers, like shit. It's
man.
like
guys-
Meek touch the people.
These guys should like have a statue somewhere. Like for me and you, this is one of my things. For the next 10 years, we're blessed. We're going to be really as big as we want to be. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
My whole thing is if I'm going to get real big, it's something in Philly that's going to be named after me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The Malcolm
Drive.
the Malcolm Drive, or the Malcolm Gallery of Arts or some shit. It's gonna be something. You know what I mean that I want to leave back in the city, so you can always say, yeah, he was here doing something. You know what I'm saying? So,
My man, next 10 years, one of my biggest things is building my school. Like, and even if it's not done in the next 10, but at least start the process.
you want to build it here?
It. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I built a school here and a foster home over in India. Damn, that happened this decade too. God
A
damn.
foster home in India?
Yeah, 2012 I went over to
I don't
India.
know nothing. I don't know what's going on in India.
Yeah.
They like not.
So 2012 I went over to India for 8 days. And I went to the slums, like the slums. Like, I don't know if you ever seen the movie Slumdog Millionaire, but it was fucked up.
And I seen
like
you
that.
standing at the top of a hill like you was on some.
top of a mountain.
Okay, you was on
that's-
some
that's a
Sunday
different
service
thing,
shit.
But with
This boy was looking like.
with India, I went to multiple foster homes, schools, homeless shelter, and just saying, bro, how they live over there and where I was at in Kochi, India, it's like, bro, the projects over here is the suburbs compared to what they go through.
Damn.
Like, it's really not even like no law, no cops, no, like, we was just in villages
That
where
shit like Kennington.
yeah, worse. That shit worse.
Worse
bro.
than Kennington?
Bro, India was a place where it was
Ooh.
like motherfuckers don't eat, bro. Like, you don't even ain't no asking for change to get food. Like,
Yo, these
that
bums
shit-
got it lucky over here, huh?
I'm
sorry for calling you a bum.
I'm
just
gonna
saying.
let you go down that road. But
Hey,
I
whatever. Hey,
ain't
come
going.
on. Give me a break.
But so yeah, I definitely I ain't gonna get too deep into it, but definitely I hold a special India holds a special place in my heart forever. So definitely my big things in life now. Like, one of my whys is giving a lot back over to India. So that's basically it with it. Like,
is the one child that you in particularly had a connection?
yeah, so it was this one kid. So over there, I don't know why it seemed like a weird thing, but where we was at, like, the adults, I don't know if they just chose not to, but they didn't have like beards and stuff like that. So the kid seen me with a beard, and that was like his first time ever seeing that. And like, they barely spoke English, but they had a little bit, whatever. So he kept yanking on my beard, pulling on it, just on some fun stuff. And the young boy asked me, he was like, "Yo, Of course, I ain't say yo, but
Okay.
he asked me, "Can you
He
be
was
my?"
a hood Indian.
Yeah,
He said, "Yo,
he
you're my
asked me.
friend." What? All
He
right,
was like,
let me
"Can
not
you
do
be
that.
my best friend?"
Wow.
And that shit was like, nigga, like, fuck.
I was like, no, I don't know you like that.
This shit was like,
I don't
bro,
even know you.
that hit me in a different type, like,
Did you say that?
shit.
I don't
Bro,
know.
I'm
you.
not about to be ignorant with you right now.
Why is that being ignorant? How is that? Oh my god.
So yeah, that just hit me. So that one kid is why I particular.
I got a best friend
That's
already.
one memory. I particularly.
But he in your top
remember.
5. All right, let me chill.
It's actually a lot of memories I had from that, but yeah, that's
Okay.
definitely.
He wasn't in your top 5 though on MySpace.
So what else we got? So all right, that was pretty much it with
Nah, did not let me drag him down. With
the
that
music and the culture.
No,
Like world events, a lot of shit happened past 10 years. We already talked on the Harvey Weinsteins, R. Kelly. That how the fuck we let this nigga get away with so much shit?
We didn't let him do shit.
No, I'm saying we as a culture.
Okay.
We let this nigga.
No,
get
that
away
culture
with.
back in the
We let that
day
shit
and our
slide.
culture now, not on the same. They're not
It ain't the same. It ain't the same.
They
It
let
ain't
a
the
lot of
same.
shit go.
So not we, they.
Yeah, they.
You're right.
They
You're right.
did that shit.
They let that shit. Fuck they.
Well, y'all see that boy
boy
messing with that young lady. Y'all should have pulled the plug right then and there. Y'all let it keep going. Y'all nasty as shit.
Then Jay-Z did 2
Hold up,
albums
no.
with this nigga.
Hold up, Hov. We ain't doing this.
Jay did 2 albums with it.
Jay, you out of line. And you gotta think about it. How old is Beyonce? All right, whoa. Let's not start this shit up. Come on.
Hey, next. So, in next topic of the day.
Let's just go.
So,
turn this, bro.
So this is I remember this night too when Bin Laden was quote unquote killed.
Why you quote unquote it?
I don't know.
You don't think he out here?
I think he out here.
Yeah,
I think he probably out here.
Yeah,
But I remember that night I was over my grandpa crib. I was just watching something and all the channels just switched over. Barack smooth as hell at 8:35 p.m. No, that sound like Martin Luther King just now.
Yo.
But Barack announced like, yo, I mean, Navy team, Navy SEALs.
We did that.
6. I mean, they pulled up on the nigga. Pulled up on him.
In the back of your head.
Lit all that shit up.
What would Obama sound like if he was gangster?
I ain't even gonna fuck my whole head up.
I want to do it.
But
He'd be like, we pulled up on him. In his home.
He didn't want no smoke. We came in blazing.
Yeah, you know.
That,
Yeah, that's for America. And,
they ain't had shit with us. We lit that whole bitch
and
up.
Michelle said, eat a dick.
No, I really want to hear Obama. I can't. That's another thing. I have to become famous fast to meet this nigga. Like,
and
I want all cameras off. I'm like, look, everybody leave y'all camera outside, leave y'all phones outside. Please, Mr. President, talk. And talk how you talk. I want to hear you curse and all that other shit.
Nah, because it's bullshit.
Yeah, because fuck them niggas. That's why I lit
niggas
that
didn't vote
bitch
for me.
Fuck Trump. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't want to stand there.
This boy became president in 2001.
Obama reelected. He got reelected in 2012.
Right. All right.
You know, finished that off strong.
Mm-hmm.
Donald Trump. Bro, at first, I was entertained by the run, the campaign. I'm like, damn, this nigga really, faking like he doing this shit.
This guy.
Then this shit like, oh.
He showed us that.
This nigga got momentum.
Yo, Obama showed us, okay, you can become president, okay? But
a black man can become president.
Become president. Well, I mean us. But Donald Trump, he showed you that you can do anything.
Can we be transparent?
When your mom tell you you can be president, this is some real shit.
Can we be president? I mean, can we be transparent?
Sure, let's go.
Dog. Donald Trump is, yes, the biggest asshole, dickhead, all that shit.
Okay, I see where it's going.
He's the biggest everything that's bad.
Wow, he ain't everything bad.
But I ain't gonna say everything bad. I ain't gonna put that. He's not the biggest.
He's
everything
fucked
bad.
up.
He's a fucked up individual. But I have to respect that hustle so much. Bro, how you finesse becoming the president, bro? He ain't even think he was gonna win, bro. I know he.
The nigga sat there and said, I'm gonna run Republican because they're the he
The
said
nigga
they're
said,
the dumbest
I grab
group.
bitches by the pussy. Nigga still voted for him.
That's like a Me Too movement in itself. Like, why didn't he?
Bro, the whole Me Too was at him too.
Yeah, I'm just saying, man.
But it's like this nigga still, bro.
I'm the president. Let me.
A celebrity in chief.
I just remember watching this boy on Home Alone.
Bro, the nigga was on the Fresh Prince. You know
You're fired.
Yeah. Remember? Tatiana Ali. What was her name on the Fresh Prince? Ashley. Remember, she was mad. She was like, "You're ruining everything." She knew in advance when this shit was about to pop off. But that dickhead got elected. And so much just shit happened like during the shit. I ain't gonna lie.
His run was kind of
his run is the most legendary presidential run of all time. Most legendary. I ain't say anything. Legendary. I said this to my dad, and you really got to think about this.
True.
Trump has been the most shit has happened with him as president. Like, and this shit's not good, but it's like so much shit that he did. It's like, what the fuck, bro?
Right.
When Puerto Rico hit. This, bro, I laughed. I'm not gonna lie.
It didn't fuck up the
nigga came to Puerto Rico and said, "Yeah, you know, I spoke with the president of Puerto Rico. I spoke with the president of Puerto Rico. Mind you, this dickhead is the president of Puerto Rico. He said, I spoke with the president of Puerto Rico. You know, we're doing the best we can do. When this nigga stood and started shooting paper towels into the crowd, I said, what the fuck? Who y'all niggas got?
Hey,
the nigga said he's going to build a wall.
We not going to do this, bro. We not going to sit here and we ain't going to feel bad about us laughing about this shit because we ain't vote for him. You know what I'm saying?
The nigga
so
said.
We can laugh at the dumb shit he do because we expected him to do dumb shit.
Oh, this is a strong opinion. I don't give a fuck either. I don't care. I don't want to hear that, since you didn't vote for him, that was a vote for him. No, the fuck it wasn't. I ain't vote, period. Fuck that.
Whoa.
I didn't vote. I don't vote. I only vote if I actually really believe in whatever. I'm not going to vote just
you
for
vote for Barack.
I voted for Barack.
Of course, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually believed in the shit. Well, no, I'm lying. I was 8.
We was
I was
kids.
18.
We was kids.
I was
yeah,
18.
18 for time.
Yeah. It was the first time being able to vote.
My teacher
was
was
black.
spicy. Like, look at him. He just so handsome. Oh my God, he's so smooth. Look at him. So
he
effortless.
was
I'm
a
like,
smooth motherfucker.
damn.
He was a smooth motherfucker.
But she an old lady. She older lady, so she felt
Right.
some.
Right,
he's
right.
sexy as hell
Right.
type Joe. All right, calm down, miss.
But it's like, just because we ain't vote, that don't
Social
add to
studies
his shit.
teacher. She was in that shit.
Yeah, that nut ass electoral vote was what, I mean, because if you technically, you want to keep it a bean, did you vote?
I did not.
So we didn't vote. I wanted to put you on blast just now.
Whoa.
Because I ain't going to be here by myself. We didn't vote, but the Democrats still won Philadelphia. So it was not our fault. Democrats still won Philly.
Right.
So it's like.
No, he didn't.
No, the Democrats won Philly. Donald Trump won Pennsylvania.
Right,
yeah, Hillary won Philly. Donald Trump won the state.
Yeah.
So, remember when fucking Hillary and them came when we was working at the hotel?
Yeah.
Dog, let me tell y'all, they had this hotel locked down like it was Alcatraz.
Right.
We had
couldn't sleep
SWAT,
on our breaks.
Homeland. We couldn't go outside, and you had security canine dogs sniff you. The bomb people come through. Fucking Hillary walked through the hallway. Everybody get the fuck down. Put your heads down. Put your heads down. Oh, shit.
I'm like, hold on. You act like you about to become president or something.
Right. That's.
you see,
I knew she wasn't going to win.
I'm looking at this man like, you act like you about to be president
Hillary
or
wasn't
something.
shit either. That's the reason why I didn't vote. Because it wasn't none of them shit. The only one that was shit was Bernie, and Bernie 95. I mean,
how old is Bernie for real?
Bernie about 95, yo.
Yeah, Bernie
He running this.
He got
Can you look up, see how old Bernie is real fast? Bernie old as shit.
Yo.
You ain't gotta look up. He old. He old as shit.
old.
He in the Morgan Freeman world. That type old.
But he got so much good ideas. It's just so bad.
But it sounds too good though.
Yeah,
like
he
even
like,
though your
I'm
ideas
going-
are great.
I'm going to give you black kids reparations.
He's 78.
Yeah, I can't have
you.
you,
Gotta add
man.
another 10 on that.
Nigga, you want 4 years. We got to
Bro,
do
to
with
keep it-
4 years of you.
Funny, Trump is like around his age though. That's the scary thing. Trump old as shit.
But he looks old. He don't look that old.
No,
Bernie
he
look
look
old
when
as
you
shit.
look at it. But it's like Bernie, his ideas are so great, but the Republicans ain't gonna let you do none of that shit you talk about. So it sound good, but damn. So how I look at it, I feel like if we just voting for whatever president we like their morals the best. Cause you ain't gonna be able to accomplish none of the shit you want to do that sound good.
Come on, they can accomplish something if you a Republican.
Yeah, if you're a Republican.
You're a Republican, you can accomplish
But so
all
much
that
happened with Trump. We had the longest government shutdown in history.
Yo,
niggas-
and I was like, that's the only time I was fearing for my taxes. Like,
yeah, I ain't know
bro,
because
need
I
my
ain't know shit
taxes,
about
bro.
what that meant. So
I need my taxes.
yeah, that's
People
all.
wasn't getting work paid. Remember that?
And you
People
still
that
had to work. People that work for the government still had to work, but wasn't getting paid. Because if you didn't work, that's a felony. You can get locked up for that shit because you work for the government. So if you try to,
Oh, the post office too, right?
yeah, that's a government.
That
job
shit would have been
too.
like this. I quit. I'm
you
sick.
could do that, yeah. You
I'm
could
sick.
do
I
that.
quit.
They ain't trying to
Whatever.
hear that sick shit.
I quit. I'm done.
But
That's the only thing that keep me good, getting the fuck up.
also,
I check.
Trump has been impeached though.
And that's the crazy
That's a
part.
good step,
'Cause ain't
but
it like
people don't know what
It's like
impeachment is.
it's in his run, right? Like we
It
don't have.
ain't. He still got 4 more. If he can run again for 4 more.
I'm saying he can run again, but come on now. I don't think.
Come on now. I think he's
right.
gonna win.
What am I even saying?
I think he's gonna
Why
win,
would
bro.
I even think that America wouldn't do it again?
At this point, it's like when people say to me, like my dad say this shit to me all the time, like, "Come on, dog, they ain't gonna do." Nigga, you know how much I've seen.
What you mean,
know
come
how
on,
much-
dog?
Come on, nigga.
What
You
you
seen
mean,
how
come
mu-
on, dog?
You see how much we experienced?
Yeah,
I've
come
seen
on, dog.
black people get gunned down on camera,
And this was probably the
get
biggest
off.
time too. That was the part of the decade, the biggest time.
And,
we
and that's
seen
why, yeah,
the most.
it's
unarmed
always been
office.
happening, but
Been-
we finally have cameras and social media, and that's another great thing about
Right.
it. But so rest in peace to everyone that was killed unlawfully. There's so many names.
Yes,
Tamar
sir.
Rice, Eric Garner, Sandra Bland. Like the list goes forever, and
It's actually it's too
and
long of a
but
list.
it's a very small percentage that actually cops actually got locked up or in trouble.
What was the
or-
list? Where did that
yeah.
list at? I think it was like 2 people, maybe.
That's why I said a very
Yeah,
small,
that's
a very
not even a
small.
list. That's a sentence.
So
that's
that
not a sentence. That's a hand.
so yeah, rest in
Officer
peace.
Blink and Officer Blue.
Yeah, we give our hearts out to everyone that's passed. Even like on the music tip, Mac Miller was a big influence over just my life, not even just music, but over my life. Like he's the reason why I started my company Godspeed and things like that. Rest in peace, Mac. Rest in peace, Prince. I mean, one of the greatest artists ever. Of course, long live Nipsey. I think that was besides the
boy
Biggie and
XXX.
Tupac. Besides Biggie and Tupac, like Nip was the most influential death in our hip hop culture. Like it was that big, and the fact that it's only 2 people that had a funeral in the Staples Center, Michael Jackson and Nipsey. So that speaks
And when did Michael Jackson pass?
in 09, like
Oh, he
09,
just
08,
meant to-
yeah,
he did meant to
yeah,
eat.
09, 08.
But R.I.P. to Mike Jackson.
Yeah, R.I.P. Mike.
Well, R.I.P. is always fallen people.
Yeah.
That lost
So
their
we gon'
loved
we
ones.
gonna
and
go
shit.
into the new year with great spirits.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of technology came out, but I feel like that'd be a long run. A list of things, like a lot, but
A lot of Apple Watches. Nigga, come
Apple
on.
watches,
Come on.
Ring doorbells, self-driving
AirPods.
cars,
Come on.
all that shit I can't afford. So, AirPods.
Yeah,
I
okay,
get a
come
little
on.
money now.
Yeah,
I get a
come
little
on
bit.
now. Look at this house.
But last 10 years, man.
I became a father in
from
these
15
last 10 years.
Yeah,
was
let's
crazy.
clap it up. I wish we had. Soon we gonna get the different things where I can touch like claps and boos, and we gonna get that. We gonna put that shit on there.
Balls.
So, yeah, all that shit. You became a father.
I became a father.
What else? What's
I
the
became-
big highlight?
Okay, the big highlights of my I became financially struggling. I just became more struggling. I became an adult too, like adults. Like we really gotta understand this shit. For people that's listening to this that's not adults yet, okay, slow the fuck down because life is coming. It's gonna come. You get what I'm saying?
You wanna know the crazy thing, bro? I don't think that message will ever be accepted by anybody.
Yo, I used to hear this shit all the time, and
Okay.
I used to be like, "Man, you tripping? You got the life. You're
Right.
20."
I was just
something."
arguing with my little sister that's 13. And she was like, "Dang, I'm grown too." You're not.
Shut up.
I'm not that far from you. We're
Yeah,
12 years apart.
Stop
Shut
it.
up. Like,
whole different decade.
yo,
kid.
you're in middle school. Like, that shit was getting me mad. I'm like, yo, I'm really arguing with a 13-year-old, but
We
you don't
when
wanna
my
rush
mom
to
used to say,
this shit.
"You don't pay bills here," I used to be like, "So, like," but
Right.
now I'm like, "Okay,
I wish I did.
I don't.
I mean,
want
I wish I
to.
don't now.
Right? I won't move
So
back.
what's
I
the
can't.
big? You became a father.
I became a father.
Long term.
Long term.
I was saying long term relationship.
Long term, yep.
Yeah,
That grew every year that we were together.
Well, that's always gonna grow. I'm
Yeah,
happy. I'm happy. It's
We-
always
we-
better
we-
to grow
we-
than be
we-
stagnant. Stagnant. Okay, I almost messed this.
Yeah.
Why you do like it was maybe
Maybe, yeah.
stagnant?
You was somewhere around the ballpark.
Yeah. I think stagnant was right.
That's basically what it was, and that was like the growing point from me, from being I want to handle myself to handling another human, and then dealing with all the things that comes with that.
Going from one to were you and Key in a long relationship before Noah?
No, not long.
So
We
you
pretty
went
strong,
from
pretty
handling
strong.
1 to 2 people to 3 to 4.
To 4. Damn, all in a decade. That shit's
So
crazy.
now you head
so,
of
so you know, I grew up a little bit.
a little bit. I'm sure a lot.
I won't
'Cause
say
we ain't
a
known
little
each
bit.
other for a decade. Well, yeah, we ain't known each other for a decade.
Not decade.
You barely grown since I known you.
Wow.
So
Wow.
no, you grew a lot.
My hair.
You're not as how can I use this?
Let's hear it.
Yeah, let's get into it. No, cause you're more open now. I can say that.
Open.
You're more open.
I thought I was more shut.
Nah, you're more open. Pause.
You know what I'm saying?
Pause on my behalf.
Yeah, I that's one thing. I think I did.
You looking
I
at
only-
stuff from a different
I'm
another
only
perspective.
doing that because people couldn't handle my conversation before when I was trying to be
Nah,
like,
nigga, you just grew up. We just gonna grow.
okay, yeah, let's
just
get it.
gonna grow.
I grew up
And
and
that's
that
a
shit
great
was,
thing.
and it was cool. But
You got
know,
dreadlocks and shit over the past 10 years.
Yo, I
That's
had-
a big thing.
I had a fro.
Yeah, that shit was nutty, man. I'm glad.
I had a lot of
That shit
love
was
for the
bad.
fro.
Nah,
It fit my style. I can say that.
it fit your style. It was nappy as shit, but it did fit your style.
I love the nappies.
And as long as you love it, that's all that matters.
See, this was my whole thing with the fro thing. Taking in who you are. Black people only think is only one way of looking with waves and shit, like
I
how you
don't
came
think-
in the bitch.
I
No,
don't. I
I'm
don't
just
think
saying,
black
it
people
was
look at it
people-
as only one way. Like,
It-
I don't
it
think
was-
you started.
when
I don't think you started a movement of
when-
hair.
I think I was one of the first.
No, you weren't.
I was. I'm telling you, I'm not.
No one had dread. No one had dreadlocks
No, I
before
didn't say- I didn't say
2013.
I didn't say dreadlocks. I'm saying like when
No
I
one
had-
did stuff with their hair read before
I had
2014.
the fro back in like 2009.
No one had a fro in 08 read.
No, it
No one
wasn't.
had
Nobody. Yo, around that time, it was a fucking
Nobody
cut
had
with
fro.
a fade.
Nobody
Oh, you
had
not
fros
playing,
back then.
Playing
Reed.
these games. It was no
Reed.
uptown fade walking around.
Reed, ain't nobody had froze then. Reed.
Nobody was
This
rocking
nigga
a
talking
fro,
like he
man.
started a whole
No, and the
fucking
fro,
generational
and the fro
movement.
that I was doing, I was just having my shit this nappy. It was just.
Oh
how I
yeah, you
rock my
probably you was
joint.
one of the first
It
with
was-
that
I'm saying,
nap
like,
bullshit.
It was niggas that was
Yeah,
picking
you
this
did
shit out
start
looking
a
like
trim.
motherfucking I don't know. I'm the first nappy top nigga. I can give you one of
At
those.
least them young niggas be getting little fades on the side. You ain't even tape with this shit.
No, I ain't here. I used to tape it back in like '09 and shit, but I was like, you know what? Everybody's taping it now. Let me
This nigga.
find something else.
But man, this decade, man, this last 10, man.
I remember you grew your curly top a little bit.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you a dickhead. But all right.
No, because I actually,
no, you
I
have
have a curly
curls.
top. Yeah,
Okay,
your shit
yeah,
nap.
okay.
Nap and curls is two different things.
See, that's the problem.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what
that's
I was trying to tell people. You see what I'm
That's
talking about, Reed?
I mean, nap
It
and
ain't
curls.
only one way, okay? Black
Naps
people
and
come with
curls,
all
two
different
different
type of
things.
textures, all right?
But this past 10, man,
Well, yeah, what have you done?
I've grown so much shit from traveling all around the
When
world.
did I meet you? 2015?
December 15th. Damn, it's been 4 years this month.
Wow.
But it seems so much longer. So much shit. Traveling the world.
Yeah,
Met so
same
many
Don.
people. Built so many relationships.
Same old Donnie.
Tripping.
Never
10
found
times
love.
different.
It's like I'm joking.
Hey.
You
Hey,
fell.
man. Hey.
You fell. Hold on.
Hey,
All
baby.
right, it's like, no,
Shit.
nah, you really did. One
Bro.
thing I can say, one real fast before you
Mhm.
even go in. One thing I realized that you slowed down in a good lighting, not like I'm doing this and then this is it. Like you
Right.
you're more focused on your the task at hand versus trying to overwhelm yourself with different tasks.
Right.
That was the biggest
That
thing
shit, bro.
I
That shit
noticed.
drove me crazy.
Yeah, you
That
was,
shit
you
drove
was
me
getting
like
real
mental
depressed and
breakdowns.
shit.
Like
All sad all the
fucking
time.
therapy, all that shit.
I'm like, nigga, we all wash the dishes, nigga. You shouldn't be
Nah.
this fucking sad.
Because it's like, because the difference with me, because you know, I was the main one talking that we better than this. Like,
extra life. Like, I was the main one talking about the life that we can obtain. Like, even though we're not trying to be rappers, nothing, but we can get on those levels of Jay and Kev Hart or whoever. Like, so it used to make me so depressed, like, being where I was at.
Right.
And that's what fucked me up so much. But then I'm like, dog, I'm never going to get to that point if I just keep bitching at what I'm at now. Accept this place, take it in, and then just make little steps, forward. Because I know my biggest problem.
Pretty happy when you.
Yeah. And when I got in that bag, I was a different boy. But like my biggest problem is I used to always just look into the future, and that was it.
Yeah.
But it's like when you look into the future, yo, I'm gonna be this. 10 years can go by and you can be saying the same shit. Yo, I'm gonna be this. But you gotta slow yourself down and take the little steps in between. And once you, master those things, master those habits, master those relationships, then it will open doors up to what you want. Because I honestly don't think I'm going to get to where I want to be off my plan, off how I strategize and set it up. It's going to be some shit, somebody I'm running into and meet. Me and you can be doing a podcast and we can be out and just bump into somebody at a fucking corner store. And that can be the person that changed our whole lives. So just taking every day for what it is.
One thing I used to hate hearing, and I used to hear this from 16 up till now. Yo, you're only 16. You got it. Oh, you're only 17. You got it. You're only 18.
Right,
you got it. Shut the fuck up. Like,
what
when you want to tell me?
What I can say, I agree, I agree and disagree with people saying that now.
Well, I understand why people say it now, but I'm saying back then they used to say, "Yo, bro, you can be like this and that," but you're only 16, so you have time. You know what I'm saying? To do these things. I would always reach for, when I'm 21, I want to be this. Right. I want to be this whole margarine. And when it came 21, I was mentally in that space, but I wasn't physically in that space. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it was that's unfair on ourselves.
Yeah.
Like, of course, we can, set goals and all that. But, like, I was good for beating myself up for not, having something at that time. Then I'm like, oh, what the fuck, man? I ain't shit. Well, I ain't never say I ain't shit, but I had dark moments and shit. But, But, no, honestly, bro, like, now, all joking aside, like, you've had grown a lot. And just seeing you grow as a man, and you always been a great father, but you've definitely, I watched you closely these past few years and just see, the time you take, which... Hey, man, I'm about to stop. If you keep
me up, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
But you as a father,
2020, you know what I'm saying? Get me in the mood.
Yeah, you as a father, bro, you got my respect as a man, period.
Yeah.
Because it's like at the end of the day, you make sure, your responsibility is taking care of, roof over your kids and your family, a roof over your family. I ain't just gonna say your kids, roof over your family. Heads, make sure the food in everybody's stomach. Even, I know it's times you don't feel like doing shit. Of course, that's all of us. We don't feel like going to work. We don't feel like none of that shit. But
shit hard.
we gotta do. We gotta do. Take care of our loved ones. So yeah, these past 10 definitely a growing experience. Definitely a top 5 moment for me starting therapy. I'm always gonna press that. I feel everybody should look into it. 2020. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go talk to somebody. I think I'm gonna go talk to.
Shit. That's just I'm
gonna go talk to life coach Z. I'm gonna go see what the hell she's talking about.
I don't know if
I'm tired.
I don't know if I'm gonna hook you up with her.
I don't need to hook up. She don't boss me. I got her on the ground.
No, but we and her rap before everybody, cause I make sure I can. No, I can. Cause
don't be stingy with the life coach.
It's not I'm being stingy. I'm never gonna waste her time.
Nigga, what you mean? I wanna go and talk to her.
No, I'm saying period. You saying don't be stingy. I love her to death. So I gotta make sure, cause there's been a lot of people that's asked me, and 2 people I'm like, all right, I got you. Hooked them up. They wasn't consistent. Fell right through and wasted her time. So it's like you waste her time, you waste, like, that hit me, like that hurt me. So it's like,
they don't bring no money. Your hoodlums over here.
So
they don't care.
We'll
about
see how serious you are. It's like
I might.
But I feel like it's good just to, even if you don't want someone to quote unquote try to help you or whatever, just to vent to somebody that have no clue about you and that has no like, what's the word? Inner
like
a bias
okay,
that has no biasness.
Biased
opinion.
I was nowhere clear that.
Right inside, but
you did this. I was like,
right, yeah,
if I only
I
had
fucked
a
that
heart,
up.
I don't.
But so
So where do you see yourself in the next the 10 years? Where do you see yourself? What are your goals?
My goals,
and it's got to be fast. Right
Yeah.
off the top. Come on, Don.
My goals, I'm not going to say where I'm going to be,
Okay.
but the next 10, all I care about is forming incredible habits,
Okay.
creating
wow.
great habits, and then just, stay consistent, stay faithful, stay consistent with my spiritual health, my emotional sense, like get all that intact. Get healthy physically, because that's definitely, I have to change my eating habits.
Yes.
So get healthy physically, and start a family.
Whoa, next 10 years.
Yeah, next 10 definitely. And the
That's-
next 10 I
that's
definitely
wonderful,
y'all gonna laugh at me, but next 10 definitely plan on being married. And,
Whoa. No, that's actually, it should.
Married and kids.
Real fast. This is you don't have to be with somebody for 5 years to marry them. Like you can
You
marry
don't.
them within the
You
next.
don't.
Okay.
But I want to
to
make sure we know each other. As long as
Okay.
whenever we comfortable.
Just come out
then-
who y'all is. and that's
Yeah.
cool.
So next 10 years, prayerfully, I make it to the next 10, but come out with most important thing, family and kids.
As long as you got that going, you gonna make it. You gonna make it this.
Hey, man. A lot of people think that way, but it don't end up that way.
Well,
But
you moving pretty smart.
like I said, family and whatever comes from that, from my hard work and effort, I'm cool.
Bang.
I'm cool. What's your next? I mean.
Okay, my next 10. Okay, I want to start off with. Do we have time? Okay, let me get spit.
What we got, Reed? What we got?
We got time, Reed. All right, so listen, my next year, this is the goal for the next year. I want to have enough money in my savings that's more than my checkings. Okay, we don't want that problem. I want to work on my patience more, my patience skills, and I want to not waste time doing shit that's not helping me. Want to know where I'm placing my time at.
So real quick, what do you think? Some things that's not helping you?
That
Like,
waste my time.
Yeah.
When I can spend hours on a game.
But you got
that's not helping me.
That's why I wanted. That's why I wanted you to come to that. In a
versus playing with my son. You know what I'm saying? I would play Madden online versus playing Madden with him. But he's not that good at Madden. But he don't know that. You're great, but I'm just saying.
What I'm saying with this
bro,
though, I know a lot of people say like waste time. I kind of view that differently now, because if you are finding some type of joy out of whatever you're doing, that's not wasting time.
I'm saying like I have.
But I get what you're saying.
No, I
though.
have
I get
other
what you're
joys.
saying.
You get what I'm saying?
Right,
other joys that actually does something for me. If I'm sitting here drawing, if I'm practicing on my artwork, that's enjoyable and it's not wasting my time. It's actually building me up.
Just make sure whatever you do
like that
is genuine. That's how you want to.
Yeah,
that's what you want to do.
Because
I know we'll try to force things. Oh, I'm gonna work more, but that's not really.
Yeah, I don't want. I want to work less actually.
No, I'm saying like work towards.
Oh,
whatever,
yeah.
But yeah,
I
all
just
right.
want to have that, and by the end of the 10-year stretch, I want to be married and I want to have my daughter, if that's possible.
Man, Godspeed to you. Bam. So
and be rich,
man.
So.
Thank you all, for an incredible year. We started this June, went strong.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate all the love and support.
Yes, we do.
Everything that y'all do, from polls to likes, comments. I hear people be hitting me up randomly, sending me. Yeah, I get random screenshots.
Right.
People just that I don't. My one homie said one of his kids at the school he work at is like 6, and she knew, who we was. But I know we are. But I want to say, I get this year in. We gotta get this last. The decade is over.
This
baby.
what they gonna remember for the decade.
Remember.
Listen, man. Well,
so we gonna go down in history, man. We the disrespectful motivators. You can find us on all streaming platforms.
All of them.
YouTube, go like and subscribe.
All of them.
Send us comments. All that good.
Yeah,
we
show
everywhere.
Love, show
with
love,
this shit.
yo. Keep showing love.
Instagram at disrespectful.motivators. I promise y'all, next 2020 we gonna be on Twitter. We gonna start tweeting some shit.
Goal, y'all.
That's our goal. We gonna start tweeting some shit.
So listen, appreciate it again.
Yeah, y'all can go find me at Donnie Manziel _.
You can follow me at since.994.
Disrespectful motivators.
And we out.